Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and I hope you have a great day today because I'm going to do a review for this SH Figuarts, the Star Wars Episode 1 Qui-Gon Jinn. Okay, so some of you guys actually says that this is a reissue, but to me this is more like a 2.0 because he does comes with quite a number of accessories as compared to the previous versions, and he also comes with 2 ropes if I'm not wrong. So this is like an upgrade, and that version is, I think the price is way high before this was released, and I'm glad that SH Figuarts reissue or remake a 2.0 for those of us who missed. Without further ado, let's get a quick look on the box. I always love this SH Figuarts Star Wars box because they are so compact, so tiny. It doesn't waste any space for those of us who would like to keep the box. Yeah, so it doesn't also waste any more of the plastic, so it's looking very good. You can see the Star Wars. Wow, it's shining there. At the side here you can see Qui-Gon and he's looking very good. In this side of the box there's nothing much, just the wordings. And the back of the box you can see all the cool poses of him, and including the 2 ropes that I mentioned. And he also fighting with Darth Maul, which I also get him as well, and also all the accessory that he comes with. Okay, so let's blast him out. And before I show you the figure, I would like to show you, oh, okay, so it's a separate piece by itself. Wow, this is cool. I thought it's actually imprinted onto the box. So they, wow, they actually include something like a okay, so it feels a bit cheap here, but it does feels like a quality pictures and printing. This is nice. My goodness, bring back lots of memories.
Excuse me.
So let's start off by checking out all the accessories that he comes with. I'll start with the hand. So he just comes with a pair of closed fist hands that's already on the figure, pair of open palms hands, pair of force hand or you do what I say hands,
and speed is on our way.
We are gonna speed you away.
We could use a transporter.
We shall give you on the bongo.
a pair of grabbing hands for the lightsaber, another closed fist hands for the lightsaber, and lastly 2 very special hands for holding on to the accessory that comes with. And firstly we have this very small piece like a ancient walkie-talkie and also this piece of small device that used to project the hologram of a jet fighter. Yeah, it looks very nice. And of course it just comes with a lightsaber and another lightsaber which is lighted up. I just love the green. Wow, looks very nice. This is probably my favorite, the lightsaber effects. Yes, looks very good, my goodness. And other than this serious looking face, he just comes with another interchangeable face with the mouth open. Wow, this is looking rather good. And he just comes with not 1 but 2 ropes. Yeah, this is the Jedi ropes, and this one I think is for him to blend with the normal civilians. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Wow. So you can see that this Qui-Gon really comes with quite a number of accessories. My goodness, this is a great job. And next I can't wait to take an overall look for this guy. He looks beautiful. The moment I took him out from the box, yes, I just can't resist to look at his face, but we'll keep that for later. Let's take a look at his body first. Yeah, so a lot of details there I noticed when I took him out. So his Jedi robe is not just a single layer. You can see there are multiple layers of clothes being put on. It is very detailed. Even the belt you can see, my goodness. And they do have pouches all over. This guy is like Batman, my goodness. And then the cloth here is this is soft here, and yeah, same goes for here, but of course on the hands one is a hard plastic. And the boots are looking pretty Jedi. Yes, I don't know a nice way to put it, but it looks very good. And the hair seems to be a bit shiny on the back. It's like he just came out from the shower. And now let's take a look at his face. My goodness. Question of the day: if you guys do have the previous versions, let me know, does it looks this good as well? Because I know that piece is quite some time ago. So if they have already reached this level and it doesn't improve all this year, I'll be very pissed.
I will find you. And I will kill you.
very alike the actor himself, Liam Neeson. Yeah, looks very good. So in order to change his face, it's pretty simple. You just need to pull it off, some face off, and just put it back on. Yes, as simple as this. Wow, so he just looks good with this face as well. My goodness, will you look at that. At the same time, there is a hole here, if you notice, which is meant for his lightsaber, this one here. So you can just pack it in. Yes, as simple as this. Okay, yep. Okay, so it's very tight as well. Yeah, you can just put it there, and voila, it looks very beautiful there. And now I'm going to show you how to put on the robes on him. Of course, he does comes with an instruction sheets that actually shows you how you can put on the robings, and I will show you guys as well. So first of all, I will try with this one here. So it's very obvious that the one that is having a seams line is for his back. Okay, so from here, what we need to do is raise his arm, both his arm, and we need to remove the head as well, because it's going to be hard for his head to actually go through the small hole. Okay, so it's very simple. Just go through his hands here, okay, and the other side as well. Okay, just like you are wearing a real clothes. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so wow. Okay, simple clothing does makes a big difference to this figure, and there are some what do you call this, some webbings inside the clothes that you need to just push it in. And yes, this is how he looks like with the clothing. Yes, looks pretty neat. The next one I'm going to show you is to put on the Jedi robe itself, and this one is much simpler. You don't have to remove the head. Yeah, you just need to put the arms to the back, and then let's see. So it seems like a pretty good material here, and it even have bendy wires all around here. Wow, this is good. This is good. So put it on like this. Same goes for the other side. Again, just like how you wear clothes in real life. Yeah, just like this. Very easy to put it on. Okay, so this is how I actually do it. I'm not sure whether it looks good for you guys, but I just like how the hoodie actually closes the face. Yeah, it's very mysterious. And of course, if you like to put it down, it's just as simple as this. Okay, looking very good. My goodness, the bendy wire seems to be quite okay, not extremely strong, but still do the work. Yep, this is very awesome. And next we'll move on to the articulations. I'll start with the head as always, so he can looks to the right, looks to the left. Surprisingly, these hair are not hindering, but looking up, I believe, oh okay, because they make it quite a big gap, you can see that. So you can look up pretty well. Looking down, yep, it's even better. Okay, so he have a separate neck, so you can actually tilt his head if you want to. And as for his arm, because this piece here is soft, so you can still do a 360 degree, and there is a cut on the bicep shivers, but because of the clothing, so it's very well hidden, you can see that. Okay, and they do have a butterfly joint that you can see, quite a big movement there. So let's see if you can, wow, more than 90 degrees over there. But here is the disappointing part. It's just a single joint elbow, but it does the job pretty well, I would say. Okay, for his hand, you can still turn around, going up and down a little bit. Yes, actually it's quite a lot. Okay, and then for his torso, I can't tell whether there's a mid-torso articulation because of all the clothing, but for the waist area, you definitely can turn. You know, it's very flexible, as you can see. And this piece here is actually a separate piece. So let's see how well he can do a bend forward, and that's pretty surprising. He can do quite well bend forward. Bending up, okay, bending backwards will break him into half. Okay, so let's try again. Okay, so let's see, bending into, oh, let me put that back in. Okay, so because the joint isn't very long, so you can just bend a little bit backwards. Anything further, it will just break him into half. Okay, so for his leg, yep, there's a pull down mechanism. It's pretty much as you can tell. So is there any shivels? Yeah, there is no shivels there, no cut on the tights, but you can still do some shivels, of course. Let's see, with the leg being pulled down, he can do a kick forward. This is very good, more than 90 degrees there, because these pieces are soft, so it's not hindering that much. kicking backwards just a little bit because of his butt cheek again. Okay, and again, very disappointing, it's just a single joint knee. Okay, which I think is still okay because he's not Spider-Man. And for his leg, he can just turn around going up and down, and he just comes with a toe hinge as well. Okay, yep, pretty good. So with his leg being pulled down, I believe you had a hard time to do a split because of this piece here, but okay, he's proving me wrong. Can still do a pretty good split even though it's not a perfect split, but I think this is good enough. Okay, so wow, these Qui-Gons, even though there's just a single joint for the elbow and the knee, but I think he can articulate pretty okay. I'd like to share a little bit of precautions for you guys. As you can see, for these two hands, which is for holding on to the lightsaber, you can see that their joints hole is slightly different. Okay, so this one is at the top, you can see the hole, and this one here is right at the bottom. Okay, so it's not all in the center like the normal hands would be. Okay, so this is at the center. So by nature, we always just, you know, push it in. But just now when I tried to push in one of the hands and I didn't notice the joint hole is at different location, I just keep pushing and pushing, it doesn't go in, and I keep using some force because I know this is SH Figuarts, it's quite durable. But when I just feel that it doesn't seem right, I take a look. Oh, okay, so it's at different locations. Okay, so be very careful because you might really just end up breaking the joints because you can see it's quite small. So always take a look at where the holes is. Okay, so I didn't check that because we always thought that it's at the center, right? Yeah, so this is one precaution that I would like to share with you guys for not breaking the joints. Now you will click on the likes button whether or not you enjoy the review. So for the size comparison, I'll start off with some SH Figuarts Star Wars line. I have his apprentice, Ben Kenobi, as well as Mace Windu, and these Jedi robes are actually custom. And next we have Anakin Skywalker, as well as this Darth Maul, which is not the latest one, this is the very first release. And next I'd like to compare with some non-Star Wars. I have this SH Figuarts Captain America, which is, wow, taller than him, as well as this Mayfax Winter Soldier. Again, he's much taller than him. And lastly, let's compare with some short one. I have this Marvel Legends Wolverine, okay, with the movie Logan head, which is also from Marvel Legends, and also this Jada Toys Evil Rue. Okay, looking pretty awesome together. Okay, so my final verdict for this guy is I truly recommend him, irregardless whether you have the previous one or not, because this one just comes with a lot more things for you to play with and he looks great. So if you're a big fan of Star Wars Episode 1, this guy, you really shouldn't miss him. He's really looking very good. I mean, he's as good as he looks for a 112 skill, and his likeness is there. The accessories are awesome, and the clothing, the robes are all very nicely done. And also with the lightsaber effects, what's more can you ask for? So I do hope that you enjoy my review, and I certainly hope that it helps you to decide whether you should get this guy, and the answer is yes. And I'll catch you guys again in my next video. Now I want you to watch this video right over here.